I don't understand why I'm here. I just felt a strong urge to visit this location. I'm so confused. It's so nice to finally meet you, Princess Presley. Scarletta told me you'd be coming. Scarletta, yes. She's the reason I'm here. Yes, I know. You're under Scarletta's control, and she commanded you to present yourself to me. And so, you're here. I don't remember any of that. Excuse me, my mind is so foggy right now. All I remember is that Scarletta thought that you would be able to help me with my fairy problem. The glittering forest has a fairy problem. Well, it's really just one particular fairy causing trouble. Her name is Lily, and she's trying to control the minds of all of the villagers. I thought I was strong enough to defeat her, but if Scarletta was able to put me under, then I'm clearly no match for Lily. I'm impressed, Princess. It takes a lot of emotional maturity to recognize and admit your limitations. It takes even more maturity to humble yourself and ask for help. But I do have a question. What are you going to give me in return? Well, if you defeat the evil fairy Lily, I will offer myself up to you for feeding. Yes, Scarletta told me who you really are, the Vampire Queen of Los Angeles. So, I know that a feeding from someone with royal blood is especially valuable to you. I could feed on you right now. Look at my finger and watch how easily I make you sleep. Too easy. Now, wake up in 3, 2, 1. Wake up, princess. What happened? I've I've never experienced a trance that quick and powerful before. How did you do that? You don't ask the questions here. Now silence. I did that to demonstrate how easily I can feed on you whenever I like. So why should I help you with the evil fairy Lily? Because I know that feeding on a willing victim is much more pleasurable than a mindless drone. Very clever. You know much more about vampires than I assumed. So, you'd volunteer yourself for weekly feedings for as long as you live? Yes, I'm willing to do that if it means ridding the glittering forest of Lily forever. You play innocent, but you're a pretty shrewd negotiator. Okay, I can agree to these terms. I will rid you of your fairy problem, and in exchange, you will volunteer yourself for weekly feedings for the rest of your life. Swear it. I swear. I will volunteer myself for weekly feedings for the rest of my life. Very good, my shrewd princess. But deal or no deal, I will be putting you under my control now. What? Why? I'm well aware of how much the residents of the glittering forest enjoy backstabbing each other. So, until I defeat the evil fairy Lily, you will be under my control. And it starts with simply listening to my voice, my hypnotic vampire voice. Do you like it? Do you like the sleepy and drowsy effect that my hypnotic voice is having on your mind? It's okay to admit it. My hypnotic voice feels so good to everyone who listens to it. It feels so good to listen to your hypnotic voice. Yes, I know it does. And now you know it does, as it continues to drop you down into a very calm and relaxed state for me. There's nothing to be afraid of. You feel perfectly safe here. You trust me completely. I'm like your mother, here to take care of your body and mind. And so, You can trust me completely. You trust the Vampire Queen more than anyone else, as I continue to comfort your sleepy mind with my hypnotic vampire voice. And do you remember my finger? My very sleepy finger? Well, it's back now, and so your eyes are focused completely on my finger as it swings and swings back and forth right in front of your sleepy eyes. And you notice very quickly that my finger has locked your gaze on its swinging, completely locked onto my finger and its swinging, because you love the swinging. No worries, no responsibilities right now. Just enjoy the swinging, swinging and swinging. Watching the swinging. You can't keep your eye off of the swinging. So much swinging. So much sleepy swinging. So much drowsy swinging. Because you do feel a bit drowsy now, don't you? Nod yes. Because you do feel drowsy. So drowsy. Not right now, but very soon, it might be a good idea to fall asleep. Very soon, closing your eyelids and falling asleep will be what you need to do. And that time is drawing near as your eyelids begin to fail you. Blink more and more as they feel so tired and heavy. Eyelids so heavy, so very heavy. And you try to fight it, but you soon notice that my voice and the swinging have made resistance impossible, because the more you resist, the more tired you become. 10. Your body is exhausted now. 9. Your mind is exhausted now. 8. So much swinging. 7. You really need to sleep. 6. Eyelids closing at the count of 1. 5. Or you can keep them open. 4. And close them at the count of 0. 3. It's your choice. Either is fine. 2. Dropping down. 1. Eyelids closing down. 0. Sleep. 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 Body is resting now. Mind is resting now. So peaceful and tranquil as you continue to listen to the sound of my voice and the commands that I am giving you. I'm going to free you from the burdens of free will. But first, you must go even deeper into the peaceful serenity of deep sleep for me. So, just imagine that in front of you, there is a set of stairs going down. These stairs lead you to restful and rejuvenating sleep. When I begin to count down from 10, you will start to walk down these stairs, feeling more and more relaxed with each step that you take. 10. Continuing your journey into deep sleep. 9. 8. Feeling so relaxed with each step. 7. 6. 5. More and more calm. 4. More and more relaxed in the mind. 3. 2. 1. Sleep deeply for me. Deep in trance for me. Your vampire queen is dropping you deeper into trance, and so you let go and go deeper for her. Deeper and deeper for your vampire queen, Quinn. Quinn is like your mother. She only wants to help you, and so you let go of all doubts and resistance as you go deeper, deeper, and deeper for me. You trust me completely, and so you go deeper and deeper, ready to listen and accept all of my commands. Open your eyes and stare directly at me. Eyes open and ready to listen and accept all of my commands. Good. Now, when you wake up, you will be completely under my control. I can't have you interfering with my battle with Lily. So, until I defeat her, you will remain under my control so that you don't try any funny business. Listen again. When you wake up, you will be completely under my control. I can't have you interfering with my battle with Lily. So, until I defeat her, you will remain under my control. So, you don't try any funny business. Your drowsy eyelids are beginning to close back down. Eyelids closing back down for me. 3, 2, 1. Eyelids closed as you sleep. Sleep, sleep. Deep asleep for your vampire queen, Quinn. Sleep, go to sleep. Your vampire queen is telling you to go to sleep. And so you know that you need to sleep, sleep, sleep. Listen to my voice and just sleep, sleep. Fall deeply asleep for your vampire queen, Quinn. I'm like your mother. You trust me, and so you let go and sleep. Let go and sleep. Sleep, sleep. Fall deeply asleep for your vampire queen, Quinn. I'm like your mother. You trust me, and so you let go and sleep. Let go and sleep. Sleep, sleep, sleep. All you need to do is go to sleep. Yes, go to sleep, sleep, sleep. You must sleep. Sleep, sleep. Your vampire queen, Quinn, is putting you to sleep. So, you must go to sleep. Sleep, sleep. Sleep, sleep, sleep. So, this is the glittering forest. I'm not impressed. Although, I guess there's something refreshingly quaint about all of this. It'll be an acceptable addition to my kingdom. There's no use in hiding. I already know you're there, fairy. I'm not hiding. I'm right here, trying to see who's stinking up my forest with the stench of vampire. It's a shame. You pretty girls just keep allowing yourselves to be controlled by vampires. But I can change that. Do you want to be friends? It's about time I made a new best friend. Silly fairy. I'm not some silly victim. I'm Quinn, the vampire queen of Los Angeles, here to take over the glittering forest. Vampire queen? You aren't allowed to be here. This is a protected domain. The glittering forest has a treaty with the Council of Slayers. Well, I found a loophole around that. You see, I was invited here by the princess of the glittering forest. My best friend, Princess Presley, invited you here? Yes, she invited me here of her own free will, so I have every right to be here. Well, you're a stinky old vampire, and so I'm gonna get rid of you. Just listen to my voice, Quinn. Yes, listen to my voice, Quinn, and notice how friendly it is, how open it is. I have to admit I'm surprised. I didn't expect you to be so friendly towards my kind. Yes, your kind is treated so unfairly, feared and pushed away. But not here, never here. You're right. I don't feel feared and pushed away here. Just the opposite. I want you to be my best friend in the whole world. And all you need to do is listen to the sound of my voice as it begins to wrap itself around your mind, like a comfortable pillow. Quinn? Yes? You don't have a lot of friends, and so you're very lonely. So lonely that you're desperate for a best friend. And so, you want to be my friend, don't you? I'd like that very much. Yes, good. You're beginning to understand what you must do now. To be my friend, you must listen to the sound of my voice and drop into trance for me. Eyelids growing tired. So tired. Yes, eyelids growing tired. So tired. Yes, eyelids growing tired. So tired. So tired that they will need to close soon. Such silly eyelids, needing to close in the middle of a conversation. Isn't that silly, Lily? Really silly. Yes, I know. Silly Lily. You're silly, Lily. That's your new name. Silly Lily with the heavy, drowsy eyelids, feeling drowsy and lightheaded. Wait, what are you doing to me? What you told me to do. You told me to go into trance, and so I'm taking us into trance. Remember, all I'm doing is what you told me to do, so there's nothing strange happening here. Nothing strange. I'm just following your commands and dropping you into trance, just like you wanted. Everything is going your way, so no need to overthink any of it. Everything is going my way? Yes, Lily. It's what you've always wanted. Everything going your way. So you can just relax. You've already won. So why don't you take a victory nap? I won? Yes, you won, Lily. You defeated the stinky vampire. And so, it's time to take a victory nap. The kind of nap where your eyelids are beginning to close down, down, down. Lightheaded and dizzy, and closing all the way down for me as soon as I reach the number 1. 10. You won, Lily, and so it's time for a victory nap. 9. I'm your friend, your best friend. 8. So you can trust me completely. 7. Fairies are so sleepy and drowsy. 6. Fairies just want to rest and let go. 5. You want to give in to the sound of my voice. 4. and the commands I'm giving you. 3, eyelids fluttering. You cannot resist, Lily. You cannot resist. 2, eyelids slowly closing down. Don't fight it. You cannot fight it. 1, sleep. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Just sleep, Lily, while you dream about rainbows and unicorns. Colorful rainbows and pretty unicorns while you dream for me. Sleep for me. Sleep, sleep, sleep. You are deep in trance now and ready to obey all of the Vampire Queen's commands. Good. Now, I have an entire empire to run in Los Angeles, so I don't have time to constantly travel here to the glittering forest checking up on you. So, you will need to learn how to put yourself into trance for me. Yes, you will need to learn how to put yourself into trance for me. And so, I'll teach you. When I count to 3, you will open your eyes, ready to follow my commands. 1, 2, 3. Eyes open, Lily. Now, every time you begin to feel any resistance to my control, you will deepen your trance by putting yourself under. And this is going to be very easy for you because you already have such strong hypnotic powers. Powers that you will use on yourself. Now, I want you to take your finger and bring it to your face. Now start swirling it around and around like a hypnotic spiral, spinning around and around. And notice that your head is beginning to move around and around. So dizzy, so sleepy. Closing your eyes and dropping deep into trance in 3, 2, 1. Sleep. Good. Now, you have to show me that you can do it all by yourself without me being here. So when I count to 3, you will wake up again and use the method I just taught you to put yourself into trance without me saying a word. 1, 2, 3. Good. Just like that. Excellent. My work here is done. I've defeated you and taken control of the glittering forest. And you were right, Lily. The glittering forest does have an alliance with the Council of Slayers. And so, biting you would be a big no-no. So, you're just going to stay out of my way, hypnotizing yourself here, day after day, never getting in my way, never getting in the way of my plans for this place. And with you and Princess Presley out of the way, there's no one left to interfere with my plans. Yes, I have big plans for the glittering forest. With enough investment and development, this can become the premier getaway for LA's rich and famous. Luxury cabins, big game hunting, ski resorts with artificial snow. What a perfect future for this glittering dump. And you! I want to thank you for helping me bring Princess Presley under my control. Without Princess Presley, I would have had so much trouble finding Lily. And since it's your betrayal of Princess Presley that's made all of this possible, I'm going to give you a little treat. I'm going to teach you the same method I just taught Lily. I want you to take your finger and bring it up to your face. Now, start swirling it around and around like a hypnotic spiral, spinning around and around. And notice that your head is beginning to move around and around. So dizzy, so sleepy. Closing your eyes and dropping into trance in 3, 2, 1, sleep. Good. Anytime you feel any resistance to me, you will drop yourself deeper with this very effective method. Listen to my voice and fall asleep here. Fall asleep here. There's nothing else to do but fall asleep here. Now that I've neutralized both the princess and Lily, there's no one left in the glittering forest to stop me. But never mind that now. Just go to sleep. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Listen to my voice and sleep, sleep, sleep. Just sleep for me. Sleep, sleep, sleep. You are deep in trance now and ready to obey all of the Vampire Queen's commands. You aren't protected by the Council of Slayers Alliance, so I'm going to feed on you now while you sleep and dream about me feeding on you and how good it feels. It's the best feeling you have ever experienced, and so you sleep and dream. Sleep and dream. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Dream, dream, dream. Dream about me feeding on you and how good it feels. It's the best feeling you have ever experienced, and so you sleep and dream. Sleep and dream. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Dream, dream, dream. You aren't protected by the Council of Slayers Alliance, so I'm going to feed on you now while you sleep and dream about me feeding on you and how good it feels. It's the best feeling you have ever experienced, and so you sleep and dream. Sleep and dream. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Dream, dream, dream. Dreaming about me feeding on you and how good it feels. It's the best feeling you have ever experienced, and so you sleep and dream. Sleep and dream. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Dream, dream, dream.